Hey everybody, Travis Holzem with Food Forest Abundance, Minnesota, and today is my first day officially being outside, able to work. So I just came to the home in Blaine that you see videos of from last fall, and I'm going to finish up phase 2 of their design starting today. And yeah, so first things first, basically what I'm going to do here is whenever I start a project, I want to put my sign in the front yard so I can advertise to the neighbors of who I am. But today is an absolutely beautiful day. Probably gonna have to run to Malacca to grab some trees in a little bit, but I'm gonna come back and I am going to plant some trees today, as well as put together a 3-compartment compost bin that I built in my garage, and I'm gonna assemble it here, and I'll show you what that's like. And if you want one like it, let me know and I'll build one for you, or I can build all the piece, or just basically get the materials, cut everything up and make a kit out of it, and with instructions, and you can get it from me that way. But anyway, I'm going to turn you around and I'm going to show you where we ended up last fall. All right, so here we go, going to the front of the house, and I'm going to kind of explain what I'm going to do here starting today. All right, we're turning around here. Boom, front of the house. Since this is a focal part of this house, this corner, this was here first, you know, when they bought the house. Ripped the other trees out. Now we have what do we have here? We got this one is a peach. Then we got elderberry, and we got another plum. All right. And all right, right in the front here, this whole front area is going to be medicinal flowers and insect attractors. So all summer long you're going to see beautiful flowers that bloom, attract insects so they can pollinate everything around here. But it's also a medicinal flower that's edible. You can put in teas and tinctures and all that stuff. So I'm just going to show you that having a food forest in your yard will look just as beautiful or more beautiful than an ornamental landscape. But one thing you got to remember, a food forest is going to provide you food for years and years and years. An ornamental landscape provides zero. You got some curb appeal, right? But then you got to poison your grass to keep it green, and it's not worth it. There's no return on that. Now, if your property has food growing on it, it's rising in value, because you could sell all that produce to pay off your home. And banks like that type of stuff, right? Because you're using the property to generate wealth, generate income. But anyway, enough of that. Here's the front. That's what we're going to do here. We're going to put some nitrogen fixers in here and some insect attractors and what do they call that? Accumulators. Dynamic accumulators, I think it's called, whatever. But anyway, here we got some more fruit trees, and we got what are these, silver buffalo berry? Yeah, silver buffalo berry in between there, and we're gonna put some native native plants. We're gonna put some more nitrogen fixers in here. We're gonna put some ground covers, flowers, and yeah, this thing's gonna be just full of life here in a couple of weeks when everything starts to grow. I'm gonna plant some comfrey in here. That one there is a sugar maple, and then we're gonna plant out that guild with a bunch of plants. There's probably gonna be 10 different plants going in that circle, 10 going in here, 10 going in there, and then we're gonna plant this one out. These ones are Westcott apricot, and well, we got another, is this another silver buffalo berry? Yeah, another silver buffalo berry. All right, and now we're gonna go, there's another guild there, guild here, and here's the berry. This is a row of berries. Raspberry bushes, blueberry bushes, blackberries, and honeyberries, and yeah, low bush blueberry. And this one down here is a gooseberry, a couple gooseberries. Right here is where we're going to put, right here is where we will put the compost bin. Right here. It's going to be 9 feet wide. So this is a perfect space for that. And we got some more trees to plant here. I got some fig trees to throw in here. Another 2 apricot trees, and yeah, there's some other ones. I think another plum. So this is going to be all fruit trees down here, and then we're going to put some nitrogen fixers in here, and we're going to plant out this. There's going to be some flowers in here, herbs, potatoes in some of these. I mean, it's going to be crazy how much food we're going to put in here. And right here, this spot right here coming out from the house, boom, right here, this is going to be an herb spiral. I will be building those tomorrow. One here and then one over there, and my bricks are supposed to be showing up today. And then here we are going to build a bench for the fire pit, and then on the back of the bench is going to be some raised garden beds. And yeah, so we're going to have some raised garden beds here for some annual stuff. There'll be 4 raised beds and a grape trellis. But that's what we're doing here. But let's take a walk up here to see how everything did. And we're gonna plant out that guild right there. That's a sugar maple. And this is all berry bushes in here. Yeah. Look at, they're starting to bloom already. Look at that, baby. Look at that. Yep, they're already starting. These ones are honeyberry. Yeah, those ones are honeyberry. But they're already starting to bloom. And this is a raspberry. That's starting to bloom. And that one should be coming along soon. And I think I might put one more raspberry right here. Right down there. And then when we come out here, okay, now you can see the whole row. So there'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's going to be 12 fruit trees going down the whole row. And then you'll have some berries. Oh, there we go. She's starting to, this one is a silver buffalo berry starting to sprout. In 2 weeks, this is going to be beautiful. This one's starting to sprout here. But yeah, I have a lot to do, but this should go pretty fast. Anyway, come out here, and these are the two big apple tree guilds that I'll be planting out starting tomorrow. Oh, it's starting to bloom already. Nice. What about this one? Yeah, that one's starting a little bit. But in each of these guilds, I'm gonna have some carrots, some beets, some potatoes, some onions, sage, oregano, and raspberries, black currant, and dandelions, sunflower, marigold, and there's another one I can't think of the name right now, but this guild is going to be full of life when I get this planted out today and tomorrow, or tomorrow, whatever. But yeah, so these two are going to be basically the same. I'm going to put different berry bushes in there, but that's that. And then we're back in the front to my sign right there. Alright, this is a boring video, but that's just kind of a walk through this property. But this is what you can do to your home. These trees are going to be so beautiful with flowers and blooms on them.